In today's video, we're going to be talking about AIESEC's Exchange Program Standards, going through the responsibilities of the sending entity, EP, and hosting entity. As the sending entity, it's your responsibility to teach EPs about AIESEC's purpose. Exchange can be someone's first step into their AIESEC journey, so it helps to introduce this little phrase here, and show your EP how they can benefit by approaching their exchange with this mentality. The sending entity is also responsible for preparing EPs for their exchange. Get your EPs to apply for a visa as early as possible because you never know what complications might arise, and also make sure your EPs understand what they can expect from the internship and what the organization will expect from them. To prepare EPs for culture shock, you can provide them information about the host country's political situation, safety, living standards, and any general cultural norms to help ease their transition so they don't have to go through a whole roller coaster of emotions. The EP is responsible to abide by the privacy policy they agreed to when they made up their profile on this website. Pretty much, EPs shouldn't share any sensitive information about the organization they'll be working for. If issues arise at any points in the exchange process, EP should address the problem with the relevant party, whether it's the organization, hosting entity, or sending entity. Issues are to be resolved using the guidelines in the exchange program policies, and we're going to discuss those in another video. Before the EP goes abroad, the hosting entity should provide any required documents for the intern to obtain a visa or work permit for their internship. They are also responsible for sending a representative of AIESEC to pick up the EP on arrival. On the first day of work, a representative of AIESEC will accompany the EP to the location of their workplace. The host entity is responsible for making sure that the job description executed by the EP during the internship corresponds to the description on the TN form. This includes making sure EPs work a minimum of 35 hours a week for GIP and 25 hours a week for GCDP. Any changes need to be reflected in the TN form and agreed upon by the EP. Similarly, the accommodation standard, conditions, and costs during the internship should correspond to the information on the TN form. The TN form also has to state what personal development opportunities are offered by AIESEC. For the hosting entity, this could include offering personal development talks or a global village event. Hosting and sending entities must recognize the privacy of EP information, and both entities also have the ability to remove and exclude an EP or organization from the exchange program in cases where they violated any policy statements. Since each party has so many responsibilities, it might be helpful to compile a list and have EP managers go through the list together with their EP. Communication is key to making sure all these responsibilities are met.